Zani is coming to Wuthering Waves upon the release of the anniversary update, the 2.3 update, and I've got to tell you, I don't think I've been this excited for a unit for a long time in Wuthering Waves. Zani looks absolutely ridiculous. Not only does her base animations look amazing when she's using her shield and using her greatsword and just absolutely decimating the enemy, hand-to-hand combat, beating the absolute living hell out of them, she also can turn Super Saiyan. She can transform. She has an install super, and those that know me know how much I love install supers. I love it when a character, whether it be in a fighting game, an RPG, doesn't really matter, any kind of game, if they have a secondary form or multiple forms where they transform and they change their appearance in any way, I go gaga for that shit. I go absolutely crazy for that. And that's because I'm a huge shonen anime fan, so like Dragon Ball is the number one for me. Bleach is another really good one. Any kind of anime where the protagonist or the antagonist or any character has a secondary form or beyond that, it makes me go crazy. I will never forget when Goku turned Super Saiyan for the first time. I will never forget Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3. I will never forget Super Saiyan 4. Super Saiyan 4 is my favorite transformation. I will never forget when each of these really cool characters in the shonen anime transformed for the first time, whether it be Ichigo with his Bankai, whether it be Goku with his Super Saiyan, whether it be any character really that has their ultimate form. And Zani's ultimate form, where she gets like glowing flowing hair like Goku's Super Saiyan form, and not only that, is that her horns get longer and glow, and she has like this massive like clock, like this temporal clock around her whenever she's hitting the enemy. Even her weapon glows golden, and then she finishes off her combo with like a massive super golden Super Saiyan dive into the ground, and then she reverts back to her base form. She looks absolutely amazing. I cannot wait for this character. This character looks so good. This character looks so good. I'm very much debating putting some money, for the first ever time in my Wuthering Waves history, putting money on a character. I've never put money in Wuthering Waves to summon for a character, but Zani might be the one that I do that. I'm very much debating putting money to get, not S6 or R5, but, you know, a couple of copies of Zani, if a few copies is not required, but gives your Zani a bit of a boost. Not just that, with Zani, we're getting the Underworld story quest. Zani's story quest is about her being a vigilante. She is Super Saiyan Batman, underground, dealing with all kinds of menacing foes, dealing with all kinds of threats, absolutely beating the living hell out of crime, and just putting them behind bars. She has a 9-to-5 job in the day. She works for the Montellis. After 5 p.m. has accumulated and after 5 p.m. has passed, it's literally like, time to go to work, go to the Underworld, let's fix up, let's see what's going on. Her quest looks so good. Her quest looks absolutely incredible, and there was even an NPC which is the boss of like an underworld gang, which I'm surprised is not a 4-star. I am surprised that character was not a 4-star. All they had to do was grow her hair out a little bit more, maybe add a few more blemishes and maybe just a few more key details, add a few more tattoos than she already has. She could have been a good 4-star, so I think Wuthering Waves dropped the ball with that one. But the quest looks really good. It gives me like an Arcane vibes. It gives me like Gotham, Arcane, Undercity, Underworld vibes, like the crime city bosses, and you go to this underworld city with Zani to solve crime and basically fix whatever's going on under there. And if this map is permanent and you can explore and you can go around this area after the quest, that's going to be a win as well. One thing I love about Wuthering Waves is that they're constantly adding more maps and more ways and more places to explore within the world of Wuthering Waves. The fact that we're getting an Undercity is crazy to me. I'm very much looking forward to this. I'm very much indeed looking forward to playing Zani. I'm very much looking forward to transforming and decimating everything in my path, because when I hit that transformation ultimate where she goes into overtime, rips the tie off, hair splashes gold, and her horns get bigger, oh my god, I'm gonna never mind. I'm gonna climax. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm so excited about Zani. It's not even funny. Like, this character looks ridiculous. I'm so happy she can transform. Chiakona looks really good as well, but out of the two characters, Zani is the #1 character I am most looking forward to. I think this patch is going to be pretty good in regards to actual content and events. I know there's been a massive backlash, a huge backlash when it's come to the anniversary due to the lack of anniversary rewards. The anniversary rewards have been doggy doo-doo, I must admit, based on what they've announced. But if you go on their website, there is even more events that they didn't actually talk about, which means we're going to get even more pulls than we thought we were going to get, which means it was kind of misleading and maybe they didn't have enough time. However, they spent an hour and a half, an hour and 40 minutes talking about 1 or 2 singular events, like the Monopoly Mario Party event thing, but they could have also been going over these other events that they didn't announce, or things that could be coming in the future that we might have wanted to know that they didn't announce. One thing I cannot wait for is the Cyberpunk crossover. That I went crazy. I screamed at my screen when I saw that. That was absolutely insane. I can't believe we're getting a Cyberpunk 2077 or Cyberpunk Edge Runners crossover, which means we're most likely going to the New Federation, because the New Federation is the futuristic zone based on lore. But anyway, Zani, I'm summoning for Zani. Am I going to wail for Zani? Possibly. I might wail or at least put a bit of money on this character. I'm going for her weapon as well. I want to play her story quest. I want to see how cool it looks, because it does look like a really cool filler story that could be really well written and could be very much enjoyable. And that is something that I'm very much looking forward to. I've seen a couple people say they're not summoning for Zani because they like the look of Chiakona. Now, Chiakona gives me Baldur's Gate 3, you know, the bard with the loot and everything kind of vibes. So anyone that's a huge fan of that kind of area of the genre, of the fantasy, where it comes to like the old medieval fantasy kind of thing, then I completely understand, because she looks awesome as well. She looks so good as well. But Zani going Super Saiyan, and Zani with the she's a gauntlet user and she still has the ability to use a greatsword and a big shield. Abso-fucking-lutely yes. Super Saiyajin Zani with great sword and super shield and gauntlets. Abso-fucking-lutely hand-to-hand combat. All the good stuff, all the good stuff, all the good stuff. I'm just super excited, if you could not tell, and I cannot wait to summon on Zani's banner when the 2.3 event goes live on the 29th of this month. I will see you guys then, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take it easy, have a good evening.